मौजूदा दौर में भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था के हालात बहुत अच्छे नहीं हैं और इसकी मार देश के ज्यादातर उद्योगों पर भी दिखाई पड़ रही है। देश की ऑटो इंडस्ट्री भी फिलहाल मंदी की इस मार का सामना कर रही है, लेकिन इसके बावजूद इंडस्ट्री का हौसला टूटा नहीं। भारतीय ऑटो इंडस्ट्री अपनी कॉस्ट एडवांटेज की वजह से अब और ज्यादा कंपेटिटिव होती जा रही है और यही वजह है कि मंदी के बावजूद हमारी ऑटो इंडस्ट्री ने ग्लोबल मैप पर अपनी जगह बना ली है। स्वागत है आपका 12th ऑटो एक्सपो कंपोनेंट्स मेड इन इंडिया फॉर द वर्ल्ड में। दिल्ली के प्रगति मैदान में चल रहे ऑटो एक्सपो में इन दिनों दुनिया के अलग अलग कोनों से ऑटो मैन्युफैक्चरर्स का जमावड़ा लगा है। दुनिया के बड़े से बड़े ऑटो मेकर्स यहां पर जुटे हैं अपने सबसे बेहतरीन काम को शोकेस करने के लिए। ऑटो एक्सपो के उद्घाटन के मौके पर हेवी इंडस्ट्रीज मिनिस्टर प्रफुल्ल पटेल मौजूद रहे।
I think we're overjoyed. There's a lot of mirth and festivity in the air, and that's what a fair is all about. The fair is radiant with colors. You can see all around, and what a fabulous display that the components guys have put up. So, and that is despite there being sort of a gloomy scenario in the economy. So we are very happy and proud of what the industry has done.
We are delighted to see the footfalls at both the auto show and the auto component show are excellent.
We were very anxious prior to the show. We've been preparing for this for the last 6-7 months, and we were very nervous how it's going to be for the first time, us being separated from the vehicle manufacturer. But I think the support from both SIAM and CII has been outstanding, and the show has been a tremendous success. We are completely oversold. In fact, we had to end up rationing space for all the members. We have over 1100 component manufacturers and accessory manufacturers represented here, and we are represented from several different countries like Canada, China, Taiwan, UK. So the response has been phenomenal. So despite the concerns we had initially, I'm very happy that the show is a grand success.
भारत में ऑटो कंपोनेंट मैन्युफैक्चरर्स की लगातार बढ़ती तादाद और सुविधा ने देश को ग्लोबली कंपेटिटिव मार्केट की पहचान दिलाई है। नतीजन अब कई विदेशी कंपनियां भारत के लगातार डेवलप होते ऑटो कंपोनेंट मार्केट में अपने पैर जमाना चाहती है।
We as a company have started a sourcing campaign, and we are already sourcing well over 2-3 million euro from India.
And we know, having dealt with India for a number of years, that it is very good engineers, good understanding, a lot of synergies certainly between the UK and India. This is a two-way game. MNC OEMs are seeing the opportunity to sell their products in India and have established a footprint here, rightly so, and I think we should welcome this. It provides more manufacturing in the country, it provides more competition, it provides more choice to the customers. At the same time, the homegrown OEMs like Mahindras and Tatas, etc., have been able to develop vehicles which are now suitable for several markets around the world, particularly for the India-like markets, India-like emerging markets. And surely the world is your playground. It is no longer possible to divide to decide that you will only have a footprint in one country.
ट्वेल्थ ऑटो एक्सपो ने ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री के दो अलग और अहम सेक्टर्स पर रोशनी डाली है। साथ ही ऑटो कंपोनेंट मैन्युफैक्चरर्स की संख्या में हुई बढ़ोतरी ने इस साल ऑटो एक्सपो के कंपोनेंट शो को मोटर शो से अलग पहचान दिलाई है। अलग हॉल्स और हैंगर्स के बड़े एरिया में फैले ऑटो एक्सपो कंपोनेंट्स में चाइना, जर्मनी, ताइवान, जापान जैसे देशों की कंपनियों ने अपने काम को शोकेस किया। भारत के ऑटो कंपोनेंट सेक्टर की दुनिया भर में बढ़ती अहमियत को और करीब से समझने के लिए हमने यहां आए कई इंडस्ट्री एक्सपर्ट से बात की। आइए देखते हैं कि ये एक्सपर्ट्स क्या नजरिया रखते हैं देश की ऑटो कंपोनेंट इंडस्ट्री और इसके बढ़ते कद पर।
If you look around the show has come out really very well, and I think I'm very satisfied with the way the show has happened. The circumstances, as you know, were somewhat testing because we didn't have a single venue where we could accommodate both the shows, so it had to be done this way. This show is a business show. We would eventually want some real hardcore business to have happened.
As far as auto component industry is concerned, we do not necessarily look at footfalls the way the vehicle manufacturer does, because for us our customers are not the people at large, but it is more the vehicle manufacturers. So from that perspective, actually it's an advantage that we were going to have, very focused only the business crowd coming in huge numbers, and that is what we want.
The advantage is that we will definitely have a lot more serious buyers. Not too many people walking around. In the past, people have been attracted by the cars naturally, so as opposed to components. So you get a lot of people in your stalls or in your, viewing your products, and you're not sure how serious they are. So definitely there's a seriousness to it. People who are actual buyers, who are actual consumers of our products will actually come and visit us. Everybody that I've met so far has been, either a customer of mine or someone who's inquiring to, or a potential customer, so which is definitely a positive thing.
I think it's been more focused in terms of the quality of visitors that are coming in. We have people who are serious buyers, people who are looking to do business with component suppliers, and of course the footfalls are less because the car show is now in Greater Noida. But if you're looking for focused visitors, then definitely it's a better year as far as that goes.
We have lots of inquiries. We have made the first sales, so we are quite happy. We hope that it will continue and even be more crowded in the upcoming days.
This format is that the vehicles are at one location. The components, which are quite a business-to-business kind of a show, is on the other location. So we are seeing that the original equipment manufacturers who are our customers are having their buying teams already right on the first day, and they have more time to spend with the component makers.
We are quite happy with the visitors on the first day. What is interesting is that for the component show, we were worried because we are separated from the OEM show. The number of footfalls may actually come down a little bit, but we find no such change. This is a B2B show, and all people who have interest in automobiles or auto components are here. I don't visualize that there will be any less footfalls this year than in the last shows.
I think component show and the auto show are hand in hand, irrespective of venue differentiation or not. I think the component space, we are seeing good footfalls and the right footfalls. I believe so that today we have a sold out show. I believe there were many component companies who wanted to participate more into the show, but unfortunately because of space constraint could not do that. And that was also one of the reasons why I believe the vehicle manufacturers had to be moved to another location. In terms of the right fit, I believe you're getting the right footfalls. The business people are coming in. We see a lot of our customers coming into the show. So we hope that apart from building the brand equity, it should also generate into some good business opportunities.
कंज्यूमर एंड इकोनॉमिक सेंटिमेंट ने ऑटो इंडस्ट्री की रफ्तार पर भी ब्रेक लगाया है। देश की ऑटो इंडस्ट्री पिछले कुछ सालों से मंदी के दौर का सामना कर रही है। जानते हैं इस पर हमारे एक्सपर्ट्स क्या राय रखते हैं।
Definitely there is a decline, however customers or OEMs are very encouraged by what they see in the long term. So I think the long term objective is really growth. India is slowly also becoming a global hub. We're seeing that in the component industry, we're seeing that in the OEM space as well. Manufacturing is becoming easier to do here than it is in other countries, and therefore this could become a global hub, which is definitely a positive. Local brands are going abroad already. You've seen Mahindra is in South Africa. They've launched elsewhere as well. Mahindra tractors have also gone outside. Tata has also launched elsewhere. So definitely, the thing of in today's market is all about product launches, and that's why we're seeing so many different brands come in and so many different product launches. Every time a product launch happens, there's a surge in demand, and the market goes up for that product of that company, and that's why we're seeing so many people come into this market.
So the market, as I said, the market is concerning. The last 18 months it's been down, and it's been a prolonged slowdown, and we don't see the market picking up anytime soon. So I don't think 2014 is going to be a great year to speak of. So, but having said that, I still believe that India's growth story remains intact. I think from a 2020 perspective, we will be one of the fastest growing automotive markets in the world. I think we'll be faster than even China, and the industry will grow to about 8 to 9 million vehicles, and which will then translate into auto components a $115 billion industry compared to 40 billion today. So we'll be tripling ourselves in the next 6 years.
Auto show is all about excitement, and there's a plethora of new vehicle launches that has happened in the motor show, and we all would want the auto consumption to happen, and we all know why is it not happening, because there's a little bit of a gloom in the economy, but we believe once the elections are over, the growth will come back. And of course you must also understand that we are a very young nation. 2/3 of our population is below 30 years of age, and all those people aspire to own a vehicle, so it's going to happen sooner than later.
Well, I think it's temporary. I think we will go through phases like this. Some phases are deeper and steeper than others, but if you look at the new entrants that are here in the Indian market, that's testament to the fact that India is the land of opportunity as far as the automotive business goes. You have new car companies, and you have suppliers or component suppliers who are expanding their capacities and capabilities to support OEM requirements. Well, Mahindra is in South Africa, and they've done well there. Tata Motors has also done well in the ASEAN region. They made announcements about Indonesia. I know they're doing well in Thailand at the moment. So I think this is just the beginning, and we're going to see a lot more products, whether it's Mahindra tractors. Tata, of course, has the truck business, Tata Daewoo. They're supplying to different parts of the globe. So I think there's a lot more coming that way.
We feel that this is just a short-term thing, and that the auto industry will recoup in the relatively short time. And for us as a manufacturer and supplier of garage equipment, we don't really feel that too much, because companies are still investing into garages and garage equipment.
I wish the economy improves. I wish there is more investment in infrastructure. The whole industry is waiting for an ecosystem in which investment will return and create growth, because the auto industry can only grow when the economy grows. From the auto component point of view, I think we are looking beyond the Indian automotive industry to be able to service the automotive industry around the world. Therefore, the emphasis on exports has increased, and we expect that you will see the results of this increased focus on exports in the next years. As it is, 20% of production of auto components is for the global markets. In my view, we will see a bigger percentage of this happening in the next years.
The Indian market's a growing market. Obviously, we know in the sort of more recent history, there's been some slowdown, But I think in the long term, there's a huge domestic market in India, so I can only see that growing. And we know, having dealt with India for a number of years, that there's very good engineers, good understanding, a lot of synergies certainly between the UK and India. So yeah, the market's good. It's not always easy. I mean, the rupee's changed in value against the dollar, US dollar, against the European currencies, so that makes it more difficult, certainly for supplying into India. But you know, these things I guess will be temporary, and hopefully in the long term, when you take a long-term view, you know, it'll be okay.
I would rather say that the economy slowdown is affecting the auto industry. We are very, very closely linked, as you know. We are hopeful that after the general elections, there would be some boost and momentum given to the manufacturing industry. The PMO itself has said, and the other parties also have said, that manufacturing is the key. And as you know, that we represent the majority of the manufacturing of the economy is also done from the component space. So I believe that the auto industry needs an impetus, and hopefully we will see that soon coming in. Of course, the auto industry is always a cyclical industry, so it is going through a cycle, but it's now long drawn, and hopefully with the right policy coming in and a boost, we should see a recovery. So definitely believe that it's a short or a mid-term prospect. It's not a long-term prospect, and I'm quite bullish and optimistic on the long term for, again, growth.
ऑटो इंडस्ट्री मंदी से चिंतित भले ही हो, लेकिन ऑटो कंपोनेंट इंडस्ट्री की रफ्तार लगातार बढ़ रही है। क्योंकि विदेशों में भारत में बने ऑटो कंपोनेंट्स की मांग बढ़ रही है, जिससे कई विदेशी कंपनियां भी भारतीय बाजार में आने को उत्सुक नजर आ रही है। यही वजह है कि भारत की ऑटो कंपोनेंट इंडस्ट्री की गाड़ी अपने मेड इन इंडिया, मेड फॉर द वर्ल्ड प्रोडक्ट के साथ पूरी रफ्तार से आगे बढ़ने की तैयारी में है।